Cronenworth off of first with 2 away. Just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
That clips a corner. Way outside, and that's ball 3. Ha-Sung Kim on deck for the Padres.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Sets him down looking. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3. 1 left for San Diego. They're down 1-0. And we're back. Top of the second. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. Darvish back to work. That one ripped but foul. Darvish, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a slurve, a slider, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. The 0-2. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
You know, the best way to forget about the pain is inflicting some pain, and working your way around the bases and touching home plate is a way to stick it to that other team.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-0. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Darvish checks on the runner. Outman back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And that one off the outside edge. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
And the righty deals. Grounded to third. Could be 2. On the Bogarts. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
And now here's the veteran DH, Chris Taylor. Right through there for a strike. Two outs.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. The other way. He's got it. And that is out number 3. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. here in San Diego. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ha-Sung Kim. And the pitch. That one misses. Ball 1. Up the middle. Betts on the run, sends it over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Campusano. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That one is upstairs. The Dodgers leading by a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Got him swinging.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with, but they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there, and really they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. So 2 down now, and here is Jurickson Profar. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two down, nobody on. That one close, ruled the ball. And that's ball 2. And downstairs. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Matthew Batten in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We play 2 full. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Padres nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's Jason Hayward. Hayward, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner in the 8th spot in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2007. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. There's a swing and a drive. Merrill flying after this one. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Gavin Lux steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Here's a strike. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And that's downstairs and outside.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Pop up here, third base side. Machado drifts towards it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here's Mookie now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
That's a strike. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Grounded out his first time up. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Outside low, and the count even 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Checks over to first, back safely. Here comes a pitch. Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. And the right-hander deals. To short, could be 2. To second, that's 1. And they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the third. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And it's 2-zip Dodgers. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Petco Park, here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Ohtani back to work. And ball 1. I got to call NLDS Game 4 here in 2022 at Petco Park, where the Padres knocked out their rivals, the LA Dodgers. The place was just nuts the entire game. Terrific fan support. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Yo 1.
0-1.
That one fouled off. Merrill aboard here at first with nobody out. That one misses. It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ohtani picks to first, and he's back in safely. And another ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The Dodgers up by 2 here in the last half of the third. And there's ball 4.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Went down on strikes his first time through. Inside, almost got him. That misses, and it's 2-0. Righty delivers. And fouled off. No outs, runners at first and second. On the ground out to short. Sneaks through, base hit. Fires to the plate. The tag, and he's safe. And it's a one-run game.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And here's the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. There's the strike. First and second here, no outs. Slice the other way and foul. The 0-2. Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. No swing, just held it back there. And a pitch.
4, that's inside.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
2 on, 1 out. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a swing and a miss.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to try to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
2 on, 1 out. Bounce to third. Sizzling on its way to the outfield. Here comes Bogarts around third. Safe.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. Grounded out his first time. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Kicks and fires. Hit on the ground, might be two. Betts goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
One down. Next for the Padres, Luis Campusano. That one off the mark, and that's ball one. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Freeman pulls it down, and there's 2 away.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Jerks and Profar getting ready to hit. Walked his first time. Swing and a foul straight back. And the 0-1. Fought off foul. First and second, 2 down. Swings and misses, struck him out. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Padres 3 and the Dodgers 2. And we're back on to the 4th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Muncy digs in. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. A little bit high. And that is ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
That one way inside. One down, base is empty. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count's full. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
One gone, runner at first. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Right through there for a strike. Man at first, one away. Next offering is fouled back. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Man at second. In the air to left center. Profar has a beat on it. Nabs it. 2 down. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. He hit into a double play his first time up. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back there, and it's gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd, and they jump ahead in the fourth. It's 4-3. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Chris Taylor. That one laced to center and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Now a chance for Jason Hayward.
Ball, that's out.
That's outside. 1-0. Two outs. Hit hard. That gets through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now it's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Line drive, base hit. Coming home, fires it to the plate, and he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher, and the inning ends on an awesome play.
Back here in San Diego, and now the DH, Matthew Batten. And a pitch. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Smith snags it, and a quick out, number 1. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Singled and scored his first time.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And here is Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Merrill leads off first with 1 away. Wouldn't chase that time.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Very high with that one. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
One out. Runners at first and second. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Two on, 1 out. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a miss.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
At the belt and fires. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Leading off, Mookie Betts. The right-hander back to work. That's way outside. Ball one.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Next offering is down low. Now 2 balls and a strike. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Merrill going back. Caught just shy of the wall.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
That's inside. And the count is 1-1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Hard hit right side. Steps on first for the out. Two outs, base is empty. Digging in, Will Smith. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Two down, nobody on.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The wind to kick the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Dodgers down in order. And it remains a 4-3 game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
And the pitch. Clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Chop to the left side. Muncy. Whips it across. Machado out of the play. Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That one to first. Freeman takes it to the bag, and that quickly 2 away. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres.
Hey.
Two outs. And it's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And he deals. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Padres down in order. They still trail it here 4-3. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Tom Cosgrove.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Well, one-run game. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. 1 for 2. The pitch. Cosgrove measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. And now the lefty swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Left-hand batter waits. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
And next for L.A., James Outman. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And he chases a high fastball there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Adrian Morejon, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Peralta also throwing. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's the second out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Two down, nobody on. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw over to Cronenworth. And the Dodgers are set down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Padres 3. Bottom of the 6th, and now Jurickson Profar. The pitch. There's a strike. Now the 0-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fights it off. He'll see another.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98. But a really good pass at the ball.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Matthew Batten, the next up for the Padres. This one in the air, center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Merrill in the box now, takes strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Outside low, 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
You know, and he'll act like he really wanted to hit, but he's as happy as anyone that he got hit by that pitch just to turn this lineup over back to the top.
Bogarts in the box now, takes strike one.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And there's a ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And here it comes. Fly ball down the line. Hayward on the move, heading back. And it slices just foul.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
And the righty deals. That one missed. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the sixth. That one misses, and it's a full count. Fernando Tatis Jr. in the San Diego on deck circle. Two on, one out, and they're all loaded up.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ohtani will depart. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Daniel Hudson.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Golden opportunity right here. There's a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
One out, bases full. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball, two strikes.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Righty to the plate. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
And now Jake Cronenworth. That one hooked foul. That's to third. To second. Lux out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Pods leave him loaded. Score holds at 4-3. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Wandy Peralta. Chris Taylor steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Jason Hayward steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Taylor leads off second with nobody out. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike two. Swing and a ball popped up on his way over. Grabs it on the run. And there's one down. So up next, Gavin Lux. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Right through there for a strike.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Kim with the throw to first, and they get the out. And now it's Mookie Betts. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a three-run game in the blink of an eye. First pitch just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
I got a ball, one strike.
So Mookie Betts with a base hit, and that'll put runners at the corners with two away.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
First and third, two away. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. That one in the dirt, and it's 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Off the mark there. Now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Just missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
The pitch. Strike 3, got him swinging. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Petco Park. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And a pitch.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Ball 1. Line drive. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So digging in, Ha-Sung Kim. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get 1.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Luis Campusano now at the plate. Late with the swing there.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. The pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Hudson throw to first. And he's back in easily. Got him looking. 2 out.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. We'll have some adjustments to make.
Joe Kelly taking over on the mound.
power slider guy, dude. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
So 2 down now, and here is Jurickson Profar. Ball 1 low. Kim, the runner at first with 2 gone. Check on the runner. Kim dives back in safely. Right-handed reliever.
Ball 2.
Little chopper rolls foul. And the right-hander deals. On the ground at first. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Next is the designated hitter, Matthew Batten. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike. So the tying run at second. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. And he swings over the top there.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
1-2 here. That's a little bit low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Just missing there. Full count, 3-2. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Now 1 out to right. Gets there. He's under it. Drops into the glove. And that will end the inning. Padres leave a pair. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Adrian Morejon. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. He's already homered in this game. The wind and the pitch. There's a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter, a way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And that's down and away. The punch out there, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's Muncy to hit. That just misses. And that is ball one. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball there. Here comes the pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. Pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 away.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Out in the box now, no balls and a strike. That misses the zone, and 1-1. 2 outs.
Right through there for a strike.
That one way inside. Got it by him for the K. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brusdar Graterol.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game. Jackson Merrill digs in now. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. There's a strike at the knees. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Evan Phillips looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Trying it. A hard-throwing right-hander up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And a ground ball to first. Freeman. He'll do it himself. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
So the San Diego batting order turns over, and here comes Sander Bogaerts. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. The 0-1 rolled softly, but that goes foul. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is outside. Out to short, bats up with it. Bogaerts retired.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So up next, Fernando Tatis Jr. That one finds the zone, Strike one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Hernandez quickly throws it in as the tying run is forced to stop at second. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Now here is Jake Cronenworth on the ground. And it's through for a hit. Here comes Tatis around third. He'll score, and the Padres tie the game. It's 4-4.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Here's Manny Machado. And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Swings through that one.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even now at 4 apiece. You're dialed into the show. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Jeremiah Estrada. So digging in, Teoscar Hernandez. And the pitch. And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. Ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And next is the designated hitter, Chris Taylor. And that'll fall for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
One down, runner at first. Jason Hayward steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ball one, no strikes. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And another ball.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Way out front for strike 2. Tied at 4. And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And up next for Los Angeles, Gavin Lux. And that one clips the corner. Here's your 1. Ball 1 there. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And that's in the dirt. There's the strike. 95 of that one.
2 strikes.
The 2-2. And a swing and a miss. That's the 3rd out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We head to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. Grotterol back to work. Line, and that's a base hit. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
I'm sure that feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
No outs, runner at first. And the batter now, Luis Campusano. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow!
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
All tied up here, the last half of inning number 9. That's down and in. A slider missed. Activity in the bullpen. Evan Phillips looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Garcia getting loose as well. Four in the 9th. And a count 1-2. Kicks and deals. Out to short. Bats up with it. Zips it across. He's out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jurickson Profar. Fastball for a strike. Trying to send this to extra innings.
Inside.
Off the plate inside. And that's ball one. Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. The next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Matthew Batten to bat next. Here comes a 3-2. Stays alive. And a pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
New pitcher now, Ryan Brazier. Runner at first with 2 away. Now the DH for the Padres, Matthew Batten. Fouled off. He was late. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Swinging for the strikeout. Throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. So they can't push across the winning run, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. And we are tied 4-4. And we're back. Mookie Betts will get us started. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
The pitch. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so that one is absolutely belted. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Heading for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's 5-4.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for LA, Freddie Freeman. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Slapped foul.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The pitch.
Ball.
That's in there. And the count 1-2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Merrill going back to the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tagging and heading for home. He's in on the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
The new pitcher in the game, number 1. And now it's Max Muncy. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. A massive home run. And they add a run. It's 7-4.
Tried a slider to start off the at-bat, and man, did it backfire. He clearly wasn't fooled on that pitch. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now the center fielder, James Outman. And that one is lifted in the air, settles underneath it. Makes the catch, and that is that. They get 3 runs on 2 hits, 1 a solo homer. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Dodgers 7, Padres 4. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Evan Phillips.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. The pitch. There's a strike. Man at second. That one fouled off. And the 0-2. That's down and in. Up the middle. Betts. The throw to first. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Xander Bogaerts. Hits the corner, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
He takes a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Batten over at second, 1 down. Ball 1 to Bogaerts.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Another 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he deals.
Ball two.
Here's Bogarts driving one in the air. Deep left field. Way back there. And that one is out of here. He'll touch them all. It's 7-6. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Now the number 2 hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Right through there for a strike. One down, base is empty. And fouled off. And he grounds one to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
So they're down to their final out. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here in extra innings. Next pitch is outside. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
1-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Darvish.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
And he deals. Mookie Betts in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And Mookie takes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And a 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Freddie Freeman stands in here, takes ball one low. And that one sliced foul. One out, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one almost got him. One down, base is empty. This to third. Sends it across to first, and Freeman is retired.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. That one inside. And 1-1. Good eye right there. The wind and the pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Max Muncy stands in now and watches strike one. The pitch.
Ball.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.